Hello, welcome back to my studio. So we're gonna do a quick ladder barrel workout and just stretch because it just feels so delicious to do a good stretch on the ladder barrel. Hug yourself, maybe your chest, roll down. It's just an easy stretch to start. Hang out here. Let that neck shake a little side to side. Get that length, grab back on. Scoop, curl yourself up, and again, rolling back down, articulating through that spine. I'm covering my mic, hopefully you could hear me. Just get that nice stretch. Oh, feels good on my neck. Oh my gosh, just shake it all out. Too much hunching forward. Grab back on, scoop, curling up. Now I'm gonna walk my feet up, kind of like I'm getting ready for a short box series on the reformer, but it's on the ladder barrel. Give my belly a scoop or a hug to get ready for that scoop, and then curl back up. Sit tall at the top today. And again, roll back, maybe all the way if you feel comfortable. Oh, feels good on the spine. And then curl back up. Oof. One more, rolling back. Had to really use my stomach on that curl up. I'm like, woo, we're not ready for that. You could even reach the arms out, big stretch, grab back on, scoop, rolling up, and then arms to the sky today. So just get really long, gonna rotate, lean to the right, bring yourself back up and twist, rotate, lean to the left, back up and twist, hands behind the head, rotate, tuck, lean to the side, bring yourself up, untwist. Rotate, just a little lean, I'm drawing my tailbone under, back, and center. If you find that the tailbone hurts on here, sometimes putting a pad, which I probably should have done, can help. Now you're just gonna do small roll back and sit tall. And again, small roll back and sit tall. Arms up, hinge back, so no scoop and tuck of the tailbone. Now you're just leaning with that flat back. And center. Now I'm just gonna sit a tiny bit higher for this next one. I'm gonna hug my right knee in for tree. Extend and bend. Ooh, got some snaps in there. Walking forward, drawing my head towards the shin, and then just extending it up. Not doing full tree today, just holding that and a flex and a point. So just getting that nice stretch, flex, point, walking my hands to my foot if I can, and then take all that rounding and try to lengthen out at the top. And then rest that down. So other side, hug it in. Lengthen up, pull up through the belly, straighten and bend. Leaning forward, bringing that head towards that shin. And then sit tall, right here, nice flex and point, get some mobility through that foot. And then maybe if you can grab onto the foot. Grow tall through the chest. And then resting that down. I'm gonna step all the way down, getting ready for some side obliques here. So one foot in front of the other. And what was I gonna say? I have the wrong foot in front. So top leg will go, which I guess top, what does that mean? Leg closest to the ladder today is gonna go in front. And you're gonna go down and then curl back, good. And two, and I'm kind of keeping my head connected to my hands so that I'm not pulling myself forward. So I'm keeping that length through my back as I go down and up. And then I'm gonna reach the arm out. So maybe leaning a little further, but then when I come back, I'm gonna reach long, one. Good, down, and then reach long, two. And then reach long, three, last time. And reach long, four. And then bring it up. So now I'm gonna take the bottom foot on the ladder, the top foot hooked in here, same thing with the arms, down, and then continue that reach for four. Kind of hooking my foot on the ladder, three, good, two, last one, and then stepping all the way down, but don't turn around just yet. You're gonna step, and you're gonna swing this leg up and around. Nice side bend over, reach, and then bring it up. Side bend the other way, grab that ladder, but now right here, use those obliques to pick yourself back up. And side bend over, reach, and up. Grab the ladder, stretch, and then come back. See if you can grab the foot, maybe hold onto the ladder, pick yourself up, You might just be down here, that's okay. I'm just gonna pick myself up and hold. 3, 2, 1. Rest the foot back down. Turn it around, give myself a nice quad stretch, drawing the tailbone under. If you can reach the hands back, reach them back. So I could immediately do this, but I'm trying to draw under to get length through here, so I can already start to feel the stretch, and then I start to lean into it and just hold for 3, 2, 1. Extend the leg out, be mindful of the back. I'm gonna lift up on my toes, stretch, and then lower it down. And then lift up on my toes, stretch, stay there, and then lower my heel. Just feeling my psoas, feeling my, into my hip and my top of my quad a little bit, and then lower all the way down. So I'm gonna face the other way. So you're gonna take, and today I did the leg in front, different depending on what I'm doing. You're gonna lower and lift for 4. Down and up for 3. Down, 2. Last one, adding that arm in for 4. Really reach it out. Down for 3. It's really keeping my hips stacked when it's this way. Sometimes I take it to the back, but when it's here, I'm really forcing my hips to stay nice and stacked. Let's say that's 4. Now you're gonna take that foot up, hook the other foot in, make sure you feel like you've got it. You could bend if you needed, otherwise straighten it out for 4. And reach, and you go as far as you can for 3, for 2, for 1, and reach, and good, bringing it down. Like I said, a quick workout. I still have to face this way because I'm gonna swing my leg on top, grab onto the ladder, stretch it over, pick it up, side bend away, stretch, and up, and again, take it over, and up. One more, side bend away, and up. Now take it over, grab on. Really use the ladder if you need to help bring yourself up. I have not been doing my stretches and mobility and things like that. Ooh, my knee as much as I should. So I'm just holding it where I need. And I'm also keeping a little bend in my knee because I tend to hyperextend this knee. You heard it maybe pop. And so I'm just trying to think pulling up and out of that versus just sitting in the hyperextension so that I'm actually getting into my hips and hamstring there. And then as also I straighten it out, I feel it's a bit tight. So then I just want to go into hyperextension. So I'm just holding that for a second and then resting it down. Turn around, get into that quad, tuck the tailbone under, leaning back into that. Oh, feels good in the quad. Just stretch it out. Get that leg long, lift, and then as you lower, just really feel that stretch, and then lift, and then bend. One more. Lowering down, just get into that nice stretch. And you are all done. Hope you enjoyed a quick ladder barrel workout at the studio. It's a fun piece of equipment, so if you haven't got the chance to use it, maybe if you go to a studio or if you have one of these at home, you can definitely do a lot of things on here. So it's definitely a fun piece to do a little more on. See you guys in the next video.